Imagine walking into a classroom or stepping onto a field where the atmosphere is not just charged with the energy of learning or competition, but with a deeper sense of purpose, a calling that goes well beyond academics or sports. Picture a teacher or coach who remains a beacon of hope and faith and integrity while standing in the middle of all the noise of societal expectations and the pressures that come with it. They're not just teachers or coaches, but spiritual architects, building character one brick at a time. Are you ready to help them face this daunting challenge? This is the reality we live in and the challenge facing Christian teachers and coaches in the 24-25 school year. Today, I want to explore the profound responsibility they hold and the approach and thought process they can use at making a lasting, transformative impact on the lives they touch each day. They are shaping the future. Every word, every action, every decision they make influences young lives. Christian teachers and coaches are more than educators or mentors. They are pivotal figures in the shaping the next generation's moral and spiritual compass. This school year, their role is more important and critical than ever. They stand at the crossroads of faith and culture, tasked with the dual responsibility of imparting knowledge and guiding their students or athletes on a path of righteousness. I love Colossians 3:23 and 24. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. See, this verse reinforces the idea that Christian teachers and coaches should perform their roles with excellence, integrity, and with dedication, recognizing that their ultimate service is to God. Let's talk about the challenges they face. The obvious challenge that most teachers and coaches face is that they may not be legally allowed to talk about in the classroom or on the field in public schools. With that being said, one of the other most significant challenges that Christian educators and coaches will face is the tension between what society thinks and biblical principles. In a world where truth is often seen as relative and values constantly shift, standing firm in one's faith can feel like an uphill battle. For example, consider a Christian coach who faces pressure from parents and administrators to prioritize winning, even if it means compromising on integrity or character. This coach must navigate the rugged terrain of competing priorities, staying true to his principles of fair play, respect, and humility that are deeply rooted in the Christian faith. Another challenge is the delicate balance between being a teacher or a coach and being a witness for Christ. It's not about preaching from the podium or forcing beliefs onto students or athletes, but about living out the gospel in a way that's authentic and inviting. Take the story of Miss Johnson, a high school teacher who, despite working in a public school where religious expression was limited, found subtle ways to integrate her faith into her teaching, whether it was through her unwavering patience, her kindness towards every student, or the quiet prayers she said before each class. Mrs. Johnson became a living testament to the love and grace of Christ. Moreover, Christian educators and coaches often grapple with the weight of responsibility that comes with their roles. They're not just responsible for academic or athletic success, they're also tasked with modeling the very values that they seek to instill. This can be a daunting task, especially when they, like everyone else, struggle with their own imperfections. But it's in these moments of vulnerability that most powerful lessons are taught. Lessons in humility, perseverance, and the persistent pursuit of growth. The power of mentorship is something that's important. At the core of their responsibilities lies the crucial role of mentorship. Christian teachers and coaches are not just leaders, they are shepherds, guiding young hearts and minds through the complexities of life, faith, and identity. This mentorship is not about being perfect, but about being present, about showing up for students and athletes in ways that matter. Take the inspiring example of Coach Tony Dungy, an NFL legend who became more than just a coach to his players. Dungy's commitment to his faith, his family, and his community was evident in the decisions that he made on and off the field. He just didn't teach his players how to win games, he taught them how to live lives of integrity, service, and purpose. His legacy reminds us that Christian teachers and coaches have the power to shape not just careers, but character, leaving a lasting impact that goes far beyond any scoreboard. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Start children off the way that they should go, and even when they're old, they will not turn from it." These verses stress the importance of mentorship and guidance, emphasizing the lasting impact that Christian educators and coaches can have on the lives of their students and their athletes. Similarly, think about the countless Christian teachers who have quietly yet consistently they pray for their students, offer a listening ear, or provide words of encouragement during tough times. These seemingly small acts of faith and kindness can have a ripple effect, and it can create environments where students feel valued, supported, and feel loved. In a world that can often feel harsh and unforgiving, these teachers and coaches become sanctuaries of hope and compassion. Matthew 5:14 and 16 says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." See, this passage underscores the call for Christian teachers and coaches to be viable examples of faith and righteousness, shining their light in a way that inspires others and brings glory to God. In closing, as we look to education this year and beyond, the role of Christian teachers and coaches remain undeniably vital. They are not just participants in the education or athletic systems, they are agents of change, tasked with a mission that transcends the earthly and touches the eternal. If you're a Christian teacher or coach, I challenge you to reflect on the impact that you're making today. Are you staying true to your values even when it's difficult? Are you seizing every opportunity to be a light in the lives of those you mentor? The road may be challenging, but remember, you are not alone. Your influence has the power to shape destinies, to plant seeds of faith, and to inspire greatness in ways you may never fully see. And for those of you who may not be educators or coaches, but have been touched by their influence, I urge you to support them, encourage them, pray for them, and recognize the significant role they play in our community. As we continue to navigate the complexities of our modern world, let's commit to supporting and uplifting the Christian teachers and coaches who are on the front lines every day, and they're shaping the next generation. I want to ask you to share your thoughts and experiences or stories in the comments below. How have Christian educators or coaches impacted your life? And don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Together, we can make a real difference. If you like this video, I really think that you will like this one.